The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is a movie where Nicolas Cage plays Nicolas Cage in a story that becomes your classic Nicolas Cage film, and it's pretty awesome. There's been a lot of movies like this, where you have a celebrity who's playing a fictitious version of themselves, whether it's JCVD, or Free Enterprise, or My Name is Bruce. And some are very good, while others have a great synopsis, but they don't quite make it work. This one, though, is a total blast. Yeah, it's definitely up my alley, as Nicolas Cage has been one of my favorite actors since I was a kid, and my friends and I have spent years comparing our favorite Nick Cage movies with each other. The man is just a rock star of an actor, and whether it's something big or something small or a VOD movie, dude does not sleepwalk. He has been delivering for a long-ass time. And here, not only do we have one of his best in years, but it's another great Nicolas Cage performance too. I love this story about a guy who is really trying to set things right with his daughter and also his ex-wife, both of whom are fed up with his shit, but he keeps getting caught up in his own career and is so obsessed with himself it borders on insanity. He's constantly haunted by a younger version of himself who shows up to act batshit in the style of 1980s Nicolas Cage. Yeah, it's a de-aging effect, and sometimes you can tell, but honestly, it really works here in context. It makes the younger Nick Cage scenes even more insane and unsettling. There's one part where he just starts making out with himself. The plot has to do with Cage taking $1 million offer to appear at an eccentric millionaire's birthday party. Then Cage is recruited by the CIA because Pedro Pascal may have kidnapped the daughter of a politician. And while you have this plot involving the possible head of a cartel, it's hilarious seeing the two of them together as this guy just geeks out about being around his favorite actor. It works as a good family dynamic movie, but also a bromance too, as these two play off of each other incredibly well. And it's great seeing Cage admire this guy more and more as the movie goes on, to the point to where they even start working on a script together and hashing out ideas that may come into play as the movie goes on. Really, in terms of Cage flicks, this honestly makes a pretty good double feature with adaptation. The movie also isn't cynical about any of this. It is a real love letter to Cage and his movies, and the more and more it starts becoming a Cage action movie, it does it with genuine heart, and not like it's just laughing at them. It's a movie so sweet that not only does it pay tribute to all kinds of Cage movies, even stuff like Captain Corelli's Mandolin, but also non-Nicolas Cage movies like Paddington 2, one of the best movies of that decade, and it gets a lot of love here. He's crafted a really great character in this, which probably helps that he's a pretty great character in real life too. And there's funny set pieces like him thinking he has the chops to be CIA because he can read people as an actor. Or a sequence where he has to pretend to be a drug dealer while wearing a bunch of prosthetics. It is a very predictable movie. They telegraph some turns that it takes with certain characters pretty early on, and it's easy to see who is gonna be evil and who isn't. And when they're hashing out their script, yeah, it definitely feels like it's laying out how the rest of the movie is gonna go. But it always remains really likable and very funny, and if you've grown up on his films like me, from the comedies to the action films to the dramas, you're really gonna love this. It's a treat for Cage fans and also just fans of action comedies in general, so I give it a very good A-. It would be amazing to see Nicolas Cage nominated for an Oscar for playing Nicolas Cage. But in terms of movies that aren't Cage movies, we've got another limited edition t-shirt. Head over to our Bonfire store where you can pick up our new Bat Pussy t-shirt designed by Sean Millington so you can wear it and scream out all kinds of vulgarities from that movie while probably getting thrown out of whatever establishment you're in. Pick up yours today by clicking the link in the comments and in the description, and we'll see you next time.